Hey, ViolarulesGaming here, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So we're continuing with the class trial, and we're trying to tackle Tenko's side a bit, hoping that it'll give us a clue on who Angie's killer is. Though it could be misleading, because there could be two murderers. That would be interesting, because that would be something that's never been done before in the Danganronpa series. But I don't expect them to do that much with it in terms of originality, because they've already been pretty boring and formulaic so far. Boring is a bit harsh. But anyway, let's continue.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
Yeah, let's do it.
When? So not during seance?
I think it was right before the seance, somehow.
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
Yep.
How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible, because we saw her go under the cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be energy speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
Are you sure about that?
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
Yep. At least it seems that way.
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
What do you mean?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads! Huh?
In other words, she doesn't know.
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
Which is...
Now hurry up and think!
Oh, you don't want to think for yourself. Okay, well...
If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
You didn't have to phrase it like that, but we get it. So let's see, non-stop debate, what do I have to work with? Marker stone, iron cage, white sheet, and dog statue.
Tenko got killed. It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Right, somebody did propose that.
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
But we
So
would have
fast,
seen that.
No one saw.
But...
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Himiko did.
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit!
There's no down!
Tenko not being killed during the seance? That might be impossible, but there's no evidence for it. Gotcha.
That's wrong.
Nope.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it.
Right.
That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
I know that I mentioned that Kyo's whole invisibility thing with his mask, but I forgot what you do during the free time segments does not influence the rest of the game. That's why they're skippable. You just won't be able to get any skills for the trials if you skip them and don't collect the friendship fragments. So I need to put that thought out of my head and think about the events that did happen that did not include the free time segments.
If Tenko was stabbed...
I kinda wish that the free time segments did influence the trials a little bit, but that would be hard because you can interact with anyone.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Oh god. Okay. She wants to duel with swords. Let's go.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Okay, so what swords do I have to work with? Or truth blades, I guess is what they're called. Stone, Iron Cage, Sickle, and
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage! They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
Whatever, I still win.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
That's beholden. Yeah, there it is. I saw it.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
What?
She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo! The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh, she was probably sitting down normally while she was in the cage. Oh, okay. Got a problem with that. With a better explanation.
I was wrong!
Okay.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh, the marker.
Words.
Okay.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
She was huddled.
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone.
Right.
And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
Wow.
How embarrassing!
Wow, Ganta agreed with that. Wow.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
Right.
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Oh god, we're not about to go down this route, are we?
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
That would be interesting, but no.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
I don't think that's what
Angie's
happened.
spirit killed Tenko.
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible! Spirits can't be culprits!
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
wait! I know! What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Hmm?
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
I don't think that's
No.
possible.
If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I
noticed.
agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You mean after it was covered? You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
Huh?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Not really. I'm confused. The they she's referring to. Wait, are you implying suicide?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
No, I did have that thought too. But why would she do that?
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
But why?
Suicide?
If that is the case, why would she do that?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance.
Oh yeah, Wes said that the sickle was small enough to be hidden underneath somebody's clothes. So she had that under her clothes, got down, took the sickle, sliced the back of her neck with it, and bled out. Does that mean that my assumption that Kibo was an accomplice is still correct?
It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Yes.
If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
I know! It's a miracle!
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Could she have done that?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Didn't we find out that... Well, I guess we figured out that she lived for a little bit, but she would have been in too much pain to actually lift the floorboards, right?
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to me either.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier.
Which was...
You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Oh, you're thinking that she killed herself to keep Angie's spirit from telling us that she killed her? Oh.
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey, Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
Yeah.
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
To protect Himiko?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
No. Definitely not the reason. Also, that reason was already used in one of the other games, so it can't be used again. So, no.
Take us down?
That's why it's highlighted there. Well, that's probably not why, but that's incorrect.
So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Maybe she said that as a cover. She knew she was gonna die. Oh. What makes you say that? She's still mad about that. Hey, you're the one who forced her to come train.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait! We should believe Tenko's last words!
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
I know, I wasn't expecting it either.
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe!
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
Yeah, it would, because I was really wondering about the back of the neck wound. Which I did speculate how that could be a thing with the knowledge that I know, but...
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Okay. Proper reason.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. That means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Okay, it sounds like we have to lie again. By the way, something I wanted to mention because someone was asking about it. The influence gauge, the hearts that I have, that's my health bar. If it drops to 0, you automatically lose. And if you lose, everybody pins the murder on you, no matter what evidence you presented so far.
So she hid her true intentions.
Let's see.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
Need Tenko's last moments used as a lie bullet.
It would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
I disagree. Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but that's only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Korikyo's statement with this bullet as a lie bullet.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
I'll reveal the truth.
Okay, here we go.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
instantly.
Yep, totally. Even though the Monokuma file would have said that, but anyway, they're not smart enough to know that. Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Well, Maki, are you gonna back me up or are you gonna rat me out?
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Thank you.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
It's okay.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary.
Yeah, we got this. And we'll see how effective our lie was in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as follow me on Patreon, and check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. If you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. This is ViolarulesGaming, signing off. Talk to you later.